What's up everyone, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch review for you. So today we are looking at two brand new collections from Orly. We've got their brand new Valentine's Day trio, and then we also have their new collaboration with Hannah Lee, aka hannahroxit. So we've got 6 nail polishes in total to go over today. If you haven't heard of Orly before, they are a mainstream nail polish brand that is vegan, meaning they do not use any animal derived ingredients. They are cruelty free, meaning they do not test their products on animals, and they are also formulated without harmful ingredients. I also always like to remind you guys that they come in the biggest nail polish bottle out of any brand that I own, coming in at 18 milliliters. They also have a rubberized cap, so it's super easy to open. They recently came out with 2 trios. I figured I would combine them into one video. So we've got their brand new Valentine's Day trio, which has 3 really interesting finishes. So we've got 1 topper, 1 holographic glitter, and 1 jelly. And then we have the collaboration with fellow nail artist hannahroxit, and that collection has 3 really beautiful shimmery finishes. So we'll start off with the Valentine's Day collection, then we'll move into the hannahroxit collection, and then we'll talk a little bit more about pricing, availability, all that good stuff. So roll the swatch footage. So as with all of my swatch and review videos, I am going to be using base coat underneath all of my swatches just to protect my natural nail and prevent any stains. Today I am using the Orly Bonder base coat, so I'll link it down below. So we'll start off with the Valentine's Day trio, and this first shade is called Sweetheart, and this is a super bright red jelly polish. So if you don't know much about jellies, I've talked about them a lot before, but basically they're just intentionally sheer polishes. You can wear them on their own. They have this super high shine, and you can see a little bit of that visible nail line through them, or you can use them in nail art, or you can wear them over other colors. And let me tell you, I fell in love with this one as soon as I applied it. This is such a high quality jelly. It doesn't have areas that are more saturated than others. It just applied really nicely on. It was very high shine, it was very smooth, and it just gave a perfect even color coverage. So this is an incredible jelly to start out with. If you are new to jellies and you want to get into them, I think you're gonna fall in love with this one. Next up we have the shade XOXO, and this one is a holographic micro glitter. So when I first saw it in the bottle, I actually thought it was a topper, and I feel like I could possibly wear this one as a topper over a really deep color, but it is actually packed enough that I can do a full coverage manicure. Now I do have short nails, so 2 coats did a perfect amount of coverage for me, and I think that looked absolutely gorgeous. If you want to cover up even more, you can do a 3rd coat, or you can even sponge this on, but I don't think that this requires sponging at all. As you can see, it's super holographic and sparkly. It has that nice scattered holo, so it doesn't have lines of rainbow, but you get little rainbow sparkle whenever you move your nail around. So absolutely gorgeous color, and I wanted to also show you guys what this polish looks like with the jelly polish Sweetheart over it, just so you can see. This is a really good example of how you can use a jelly polish outside of just wearing it on its own. So it actually transformed this super pale pink holo into this very reddish pink holo color, and it looks like a nice jelly. It's super gorgeous, nice even coverage. Absolutely love this combo together. And last but not least, we have the shade Crush. This is probably the one I was the most excited about when I saw the promo photos. So it's basically a matte glitter topper that has really small white and pink glitters, as well as larger red and pink hearts. So as you can see, this is a topper, so I would wear this probably over another color unless you're going for a nice muted look. But this type of polish, the heart glitters are a little bit heavier, so you might get 1 or 2 on the brush when you're originally applying it. But one thing that I always recommend is just fishing around for a little bit more glitter and then placing them using the bottle brush onto your nail, and you can be as precise or as random as you'd like. I ended up doing a little bit of a random mixture here just so you could see how that works, and then let it dry down and apply your top coat, and it'll be on a nice even layer. Of course, if you don't like doing that fishing around, you can always dump a little bit out onto a piece of scrap paper and then use a toothpick to place the little heart glitters on separately. So here is that trio together. I love all of these colors. I think they're super fun. Of course, you can also wear Sweetheart over the heart glitter topper Crush if you want, or you can use it in a jelly sandwich, but I just think this is a really great range of finishes to play around with, and they all definitely feel very Valentine's Day appropriate, but also pretty fun for any time of year. So moving on to the hannahroxit collaboration, this first shade is called Hannah's Fiore, and it's a really beautiful, almost neon pink that has this very intense fuchsia shimmer shimmer running throughout. And as you can see, it immediately gave me really impressive coverage. This one ended up actually being a true one coater on me. I am showing you a second coat just so you can see what it looks like, but I already have worn this one as a one coater and it was just a perfect manicure in that one coat. It's super smooth, it's super self-leveling. I love that sort of lit from within look that it gives with that really beautiful shimmer in there, and it's just overall a really gorgeous color. Also, by the way, perfect for Valentine's Day. Next up we have the shade Hannah's Floresta, and this one is a really beautiful green base that has a blue sparkly shimmer running throughout. Oh my gosh, I was so excited when I saw this one. I know I've been saying a lot that there aren't enough green nail polishes in the world, but I feel like Orly is single-handedly making enough greens that there are enough greens in the world, because they are just doing an incredible job. And this one is so incredibly unique. It's really unlike any other green that I have. I love that it has that green base, but that blue shimmer in there almost makes it look like a teal. And then based on whatever lighting you're in, it's going to either look more green or more blue. So I just thought that was really, really gorgeous. Absolutely love this color. It feels very mystical and magical. And last but definitely not least, we have the shade Hannah's Trinket, and this one is a really beautiful rose gold metallic foil. I have to say, this is probably my favorite of the trio, which is really difficult to decide on because I honestly love all of these colors and I think the color story is just perfection, but there's just something so eye-catching about this color. I think beyond just being a regular metallic, there's like these little flakes in there that catch the light so perfectly, and I feel like this is just the perfect rose gold color for nail art. It doesn't look streaky on the nails. It gave me perfect coverage in 2 coats. I just absolutely adore it. So here are all of the 3 shades together, and like I said, this is just such a beautiful color story. I know Hannah was inspired by like a magical forest theme, and I feel like that really comes through here. There is something very magical and foresty and like the little gems of the forest kind of vibe going on here, and I just think she absolutely nailed it. And of course, Orly nailed the formulas. I really love all of them. So yeah, those are all the polishes, and I have to say I love both trios. I think they both give off such different vibes, but it really just showcases how many different types of polishes Orly can make. The Hannah polishes are just so incredibly opaque and easy to work with. I was just very impressed with the opacity there. I love the formulas. I absolutely adore the colors. And I just think that together they make such a pretty combination of colors. So definitely really excited about those. I've already worn them a few times. You've probably seen them in the intros and outros of my videos. And I also have to say I'm really excited about the Valentine's Day trio. I absolutely love a good jelly, and I think this is a perfect example of a very high quality, intentionally sheer polish. And I also appreciate having 2 polishes that I can use to experiment with the jelly. So I think that's really fun. I also really enjoy doing glitter placement, so I definitely like those heart glitters in the topper. But I do have to warn you guys, if you are a beginner and you just want to be able to paint on your polish, that topper might not be for you. But if you don't mind doing a little fishing around and placing some glitters on, I think it's a really pretty polish. Like I said, these polishes come in 18 milliliter bottles, so you definitely get a lot for your money. They also have a rubberized cap, which makes it really easy to open. I don't know about you guys, but especially in the winter, I have such a hard time opening my nail polish bottles, especially when I have lotion or cuticle oil on my nails. I have never had that issue before with Orly. It's a very easy grip, very easy to open product. So all of the polishes that I just reviewed, I believe they're all exclusively available on the Orly website. There they retail for $12 USD each, but they also have trio sets available, so you can get the full trio at a discounted rate. So yeah, that's it for my thoughts, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think. What do you think of the Valentine's Day polishes? Are you gonna pick any of them up? Are you a fan of Valentine's Day in general? And of course, what did you think of the hannahroxit polishes? Did you pick any of them up, or are you planning to? Let me know in the comments, we can chat about it. If you enjoy my swatch and review videos, please give this one a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Huge shout out to my Cosmic Admirals on Patreon, Amanda M, Braxton Scott, and Rocket Man's daughter. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Fun fact, I have a vegan lasagna in the oven that I handmade. Well, I didn't make the noodles. That's not my fun fact. I've got a real one. Hold on. Today's fun fact question comes from Patreon supporter Miranda, and Miranda wants to know, what is your favorite winter activity? This actually comes at a very timely time because I honestly am starting to think that I am not a big fan of winter. I've always told you guys that October through December is my favorite time of year just because I love Halloween, I love the winter holidays, I just love all of the fall winter vibes that go on during that time of year. But now that it's January, I'm starting to find myself really regretting the fact that I always say that I enjoy winter because I'm really not enjoying it. When I was younger, I definitely used to do more winter activities, like I enjoyed going ice skating, but as of right now, I really don't enjoy winter activities. My favorite winter activity is turning on my little electric fireplace and sitting by the window and having a nice warm beverage and reading a book, because I really don't enjoy being outside in the winter anymore. I actually had to go outside today and it was very, very miserably cold. So yeah, definitely not really a fan of winter these days. I think all of my favorite winter activities now involve staying inside. When I was younger, I really enjoyed playing in the snow, but as an adult, I mean, I live in an apartment building, so I don't really have a place to play in the snow. I feel like I would probably enjoy a good snowball fight if I knew that I would be able to come back inside and get warm very quickly. But yeah, not really enjoying winter activities these days. If anybody has any that they want to share, you can leave them below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!